If you're into PC gaming, you've probably heard of MSI, the Taiwanese hardware giant famous for graphics cards and motherboards. A viewer from Canberra sent in an interesting little mix-up recently. He was hunting for a new MSI Gaming Laptop, but instead Google served him this: MSI Canberra Abortion and Contraception Clinic. Surprisingly, when you click on their Quick Exit button, you get dumped straight onto the MSI Gaming Laptop page. Nah, just kidding. It just dumps you back on Google. But it does raise a fascinating question. If abortion is a perfectly mundane, non-controversial medical procedure, why does the website come with a built-in panic button? It's not like when I'm booking a root canal. I need to slam the laptop shut and pretend I'm looking at cat memes if someone walks past. Of course, they'll tell you it's for privacy, but let's be real. The mere existence of a digital escape hatch proves that everyone involved knows this isn't just your average, everyday trip to the GP. According to Wikipedia, the tech hardware giant MSI has been around since 1986, but if you check out the clinic's own history page, they state, "In 2022 we changed our name to MSI Australia, before which we were known as Marie Stopes Australia." It turns out they dropped the original name because Marie Stopes had some awkward historical ties to some highly controversial beliefs. As the Telegraph reported in 2020, abortion charity drops Marie Stopes' name due to links with eugenics and racism. It apparently took the Australian branch 2 years to follow suit. In a piece published by The Conversation in 2021, they noted Ms. Stopes called for the hopelessly rotten and racially diseased to be sterilised and was vehemently opposed to interracial marriage. So they dropped the name, but then settled on the exact acronym used by one of the biggest computer hardware brands on Earth. Why would you do that? It would be like setting up a termination clinic called Microsoft Abortions, guaranteeing terminations at the click of a mouse, or opening a menstrual hygiene company and calling it Apple iPads. Though, to be fair, that would be pretty bloody funny. Naturally, despite MSI Australia having Australia right there in the name, you won't actually find the Australian flag anywhere on their website. Instead, they only display the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander flags. You see, when you're a progressive, woke abortion provider, the last thing you want to do is trigger your clientele by displaying the national flag of the country you operate in. And of course, they dutifully slap an acknowledgement of country on every single bloody page. Honestly, I'm shocked they haven't included the transgender flag yet. After all, we're constantly reminded that trans men can have abortions too. You'd think they'd want to be fully ideologically compliant. On their X profile, they make their mission statement crystal clear: your body, your choice, your future. It sounds incredibly noble, doesn't it? Yes, in modern democratic Australia, everyone gets to have a choice and a future. Well, everyone except the unborn children, of course. When it comes to MSI Australia's brand of compassion, those human rights are conveniently revoked while you're still in the womb. But the icing on the cake, and thank you to the viewer who pointed this out, is their policy on who exactly qualifies for their services. On their front page, they make it very clear: if you are an ACT resident, including those on temporary visas, you can access free surgical or medical abortion and contraception services at the time of abortion. These services are fully funded by the ACT government. Yes, you read that right, including those on temporary visas. So if you're a Norwegian backpacker on a working holiday visa in the ACT and you accidentally get pregnant, never fear. The ACT Labor government has got you covered. It's the ultimate all-inclusive holiday package. Come for the Kangaroos, stay for the fully taxpayer-funded termination, and head right back to the airport. And they said eugenics was bad.